Hi everyone, and welcome back to Life at the Allergy Table. As you can see from the title, today I'm back with allergy favorites. Today's allergy favorite is an allergy book called The Reluctant Allergy Expert. And this book is written by Ruth Holroyd. Ruth is a prominent allergy blogger, writer, and now author. And she is one of my mentors. Spoiler alert, this book was incredible. But I want to share with you my 5 main takeaways and who will benefit from reading this book. So let's get into it. My 5 main takeaways, number 1, is the personal stories. Ruth talks about her life as a child, to growing up with allergies, anaphylaxis, to when she first got her EpiPen, which is so much later than most people will get their EpiPens now, and just so many personal stories as well with other bloggers, other parents of children with allergies, and it just made me feel really seen, that my story and my personal history was so similar to somebody else's. When I was growing up, I always felt like I was the only one with allergies, and I always felt like I was kind of alone. And reading these stories, I can see that if I had known Ruth when I was younger, if this book had been around when I was younger, I wouldn't have felt so strange and odd and left out. So really incredible stories. Some of them are really heartbreaking, but need to be told. Takeaway number 2 is the legal information. Towards the back of the book, Ruth talks about the legal UK information about allergies. And to be honest, I didn't know any of this stuff. I have always thought that if I didn't see may contain, then it was safe for me. If it didn't say anything about an allergen of mine, then it would be safe for me. And that's not really true. And so she really shares the timeline of allergy legislation and legalities, and it is so important. If you are in the UK, definitely buy this book and see the information. Really, really important. Takeaway number 3, the resources. She has done her research in who is prominent in the allergy community, the organizations, the bloggers, the companies. It's really incredible the work that she has put in and the research that she has done. And so if you want to know anything about allergies, anaphylaxis, where to go, how to find it, this is all in the book. Takeaway number 4 is all about the acknowledgement of allergies and mental health, the tie between them. Because I think that some people don't realize the anxiety and the fear that allergies induce with anybody who's managing it. Even if you don't have an allergy, if you are a family member or parent, a partner of somebody who manages allergies, there's anxiety that comes along with that. Eating out, eating a new product, it's quite scary sometimes. And I think Ruth has gotten some actual doctors. It's proof that allergies do induce mental health issues, and acknowledging that made me feel like, yes, I know, like I feel it, but sometimes you think I shouldn't be this way. I shouldn't feel anxious about eating. But a psychologist will tell you that there's a lot of issues with food, and then you add on allergies. Sometimes it's a scary place to be in, especially the anxiety and the PTSD that comes from after an anaphylactic reaction. That is terrifying, and I've posted a lot of blogs and stories about people who have felt PTSD after they've had a severe allergic reaction, and it takes people a long time to recover, not just physically, because physically sometimes will take a few days, but mentally it takes a long time for people to recover. I really enjoyed that part of the book. It was really nice to see a book acknowledge that side of it, because I've experienced that in the past, and I wish I had this book before. I definitely took a lot away from that part of the book. My fifth and final takeaway, the detail. The detail in this book is incredible, and it is just it's so particular with every little thing. There's nothing that she left out that I was thinking, oh, but she didn't talk about this. Like, she talked about everything in my life to do with allergies, and it's incredible. Even though she did so much detail, it's not dense. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel long. It's just really detailed and researched and particular. Every chapter is a point that you'd want to know about when you are managing with allergies. Who would benefit from reading this book? So number one, and it's probably really obvious, but anybody that is managing has anaphylaxis or allergies. I have had anaphylaxis for 28 years now, and I read this book and I felt seen. I felt heard. I felt like she got me. She got the feeling that I feel. Even though the stories are different to the stories I personally have experienced, I completely understand that fear, that the mistakes that have been made. I got that. Even if you've managed allergies your whole life, this book is so important to buy and to read. It's been written by somebody who has managed allergies and anaphylaxis for decades. So she poured her lifetime of experience into this book. Definitely for parents. If you are a parent dealing with a child who has severe allergies, anaphylaxis, this is the book for you. You will get to see an insight about how an adult is managing and has managed allergies. You will get to see who you should talk to, where you should go, how you can handle your child as they grow older, as they mature. At every point in my life, allergies have changed for me. This book, you can see that, and it just gives you an insight about how to help your child with allergies as they grow, as they mature, as they get older. Counselors should read this book. I actually haven't met a counselor who has dealt with somebody who has allergies before. I was always the first one, and I think counseling, therapists, psychologists should not be stigmatized. I go to a counsellor even when I don't have problems. I go to a counsellor just to talk about stuff without a bias, without somebody knowing my life. It's just good to just release. If you're a counsellor, you should read this book just to help people who are coming to you with anaphylaxis, with allergies, severe allergies, and to help them understand how they are feeling, to help them understand the fear and the dread that comes along with food. The final group that I think that would really benefit from this book is anyone who is newly diagnosed. So with Ruth, she's been diagnosed since she was a child, me as well. But anyone that's newly diagnosed, I can't imagine what it would be like to just live your whole life eating whatever you wanted and then be newly diagnosed in having a severe or having an allergy. And that's terrifying. It's terrifying for me, and I've lived with it my whole life. I can't imagine that part of just suddenly your life is just turned upside down. Reading this book, you can understand how to navigate a life with allergies. And then she has so many resources so that you can find what you are looking for. I hope that you enjoyed this book review, and I will leave all the links to where you can buy the book, Ruth's Instagram, her website, all down in the description box below. I hope that you pick it up. Please let me know if you have read it, if you will read it, and if you want me to review another book from my allergy favorite. And please, if you enjoyed this, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos, more allergy favorites, and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much, and stay safe, everyone.